Hello guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Mr Pauline. Now for today we're gonna be looking at test number 6. So thank you so much guys for choosing this video. Also please do make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and if you find this video and this content helpful, please do make sure that you give this video a like. And for today we're gonna be looking at test number 6. Now on the last video we did test number 5, so this is what we did. And if you haven't watched that, I'll leave a link to that in the description below. You can just go right ahead after watching this video. We're going to watch test number 5. So now what we're going to do is just going to begin. Okay, let's begin. When in a straight ahead lane at an intersection, I am allowed to: option A, turn without indicating; B, go straight; C, change lanes without checking blind spot. So if you are in a straight ahead lane, the best thing that you should do is to go straight. So let me just highlight straight ahead lane here. So the best thing that you should do at that scenario is to simply go straight. Now moving on to the next one. At a four-way junction, which car goes first? So you're looking at a four-way junction here. Is it the car on the left, or the car on the right, or the first car to stop, whether on the left or on the right? Well, at a four-way junction, the car to go first is the car that arrives first. The car to go first is the car to stop first. Now the first is the first car to stop, whether on the left or on the right. So this one is the correct answer here. Now moving on to the next one. A speed restriction sign means I may: option A, do not exceed the stated speed; B, exceed previous speed limit; C, not exceed a speed of 130 kilometers per hour. Now here is the way that we want to look at here. D restriction. Now D restriction means to remove restriction, right? Now a speed restriction sign is a sign that cancels a previously imposed speed limit. So it simply means that you can exceed the previous speed limit. Now to talk more about the speed restriction sign, is that sign that is circular, yet it's found not in the regulated class but in the informative class, yet it's circular. So I'll put it on the screen so that you can clearly see it. So this is the sign that cancels out a pre-imposed speed limit. So when you see this sign, definitely means that you can exceed the previously imposed speed limit. So that's it. Now moving on to the next one. When meeting a broken down vehicle flashing its beacon lights, I must. So you are meeting a broken down vehicle that is flashing its beacon lights. So what should you do? Option A, pull off the road completely. B, keep to the extreme left and pass as fast as possible. C, exceed with caution. Now if a vehicle is broken down and it is flashing its beacon, the most appropriate thing to do is to proceed with caution. So this one is the correct answer here. Now moving on to the next one. When I intend to stop on the road, I must. Option A, slow down, check my rear view mirrors and stop. B, slow down, check mirror, indicate intention and pull off the road. C, flash my hazards and apply emergency brake. So when you intend to stop on the road, what you should do is first you slow down, and after you slow down, then you check your mirrors. So if you have checked your mirrors, then you indicate intention, and after you've indicated your intention, then you pull off the road and stop. It's that simple, right? And it's that in that correct order. If you can actually see these other options, you can actually see that these ones are incorrect. For instance, this one says slow down, check my rearview mirror and stop. Well, there is no signaling of intention here, so this one is insufficient or incorrect. Now look at this one, flash my hazards and apply handbrake. Now this one is definitely incorrect. It does not say check blind spot or even slow down. It's just simply applying handbrakes. So this one is also incorrect. Now let's move on to the next one. The position of a motorcyclist traveling on a highway in rural area is: option A, extreme left of the lane, center of the lane, or extreme right of the lane. Well, if we have discussed before, a motorcyclist cyclist is seen as a whole vehicle and is raised to a whole vehicle. So the position that he should be traveling at is the center of the lane, because he has right to his own lane. So this one is our correct answer here. Now moving on to the next one. When approaching an animal drawn vehicle, I must. So what should you do when you're approaching an animal drawn vehicle? Option A, blow my horn and pass. B, slow down and pass to the safest side. C, flash headlights and pass. So if you're approaching an animal drawn wagon, the best thing to do is to slow down and pass on the safest side. Now when they say pass on the safest side, it means that you pass on whichever side is safe to do so. Now remember, animal drawn wagons are overtaken on whichever side the motorist feels is safe to do so at that moment. So this one is our correct answer here. Now let's look at the other options to see why they are wrong. Now I want you to recognize that you are approaching an animal drawn wagon. So blowing your horn can make the animals react in an unpredictable manner. So definitely this one is not correct. So you might actually find that if you blow your horn, the animals may get scared and they actually charge into the bushes. Now this one also says flash headlamps and pass. That may also scare off the animals and they might also react in an unpredictable manner. So this one is not incorrect. Now moving on to the next one. How many passengers are permitted to be carried by a motorcycle with a sidecar attached? Well, it's 2. So this one is a very simple one. So 2 passengers are permitted to be carried by a motorcycle with a sidecar. Moving on to the next one. You may overtake. Option A, on a blind rise. Where blind rise is that portion of the road where you are on a steep ascent like this and you cannot actually see the oncoming vehicles. So at that moment, it is not recommended that you should overtake. So this one is incorrect. B, you may overtake when there is a continuous line and a broken line on your side. Now this one is correct. Why? Because the broken line is on your side. So if the continuous white line was on your side, then definitely means that you cannot overtake. But here have 2 lines here. The broken line is on your side, right? So if the broken line is on your side, it definitely means that you can overtake. So if the broken and white line is on your side, it also means that the white line, the continuous white line, is also not on your side. Now let's look at the next one. When there are 2 lanes going opposite direction. Well, this one is incorrect, right? It just means that it's a road and it does not give us the type of line that is separating those 2 lanes. Is it a continuous white line that is in between those lanes or a broken white line? So definitely this one is incorrect. Now moving on to the next one. What should you remember when approaching a pedestrian crossing? Option A, you maintain your speed at 60 km per hour. B, prepare to stop regardless that there are no pedestrians. C, increase speed so that you can pass quickly. Here I want you to pay close attention because you are passing a pedestrian crossing. What you should do is to prepare to stop regardless of whether there are passengers or not. So remember the rule. At a pedestrian crossing, you prepare to stop regardless of whether there are passengers or not. Now this one which says maintain your speed at 60 km per hour is very dangerous, because 60 km per hour is actually a speed that can actually kill somebody. So this one is incorrect. Now the next one, increase speed so that you can pass quickly, also incorrect. Now the next question, a vehicle turning right should. Option A, give way to oncoming traffic proceeding straight. B, give way to pedestrians leaving the pavement. C, give way to cyclists going straight ahead. Now if a vehicle is turning right, remember the road rule which says if a vehicle is turning right, it should give way to oncoming traffic proceeding straight. Now remember the road rule which says a car that is turning right should not turn right ahead of an oncoming car that is going straight. So definitely this car that is turning right should give way to oncoming traffic proceeding straight.